Hey, Bay. So I went to see Rogue One. I went to see it with some friends on Friday night. We headed up to the Belfast Christmas market. I had myself a nice stein of Hop House 13. Had a bit of a buzz, and I was like, you know what? Fucking A, Star Wars. I've got my Darth Vader jumper on. Let's go. Yes. And short version, I loved it. It was great. it was so good. This is going to be a spoiler free video. So, we're all friends here. It's all safe. This is a safe place. I might do a spoiler video just because there's so goddamn much to talk about in this. But presently, it's great. Okay. So the plot is that first paragraph of the crawl from A New Hope. It's the Death Star plans. They've got to secure the Death Star plans. There's this character called Jyn Erso, who's played by Daisy Ridley, who you may remember from the Theory of Everything, and she's great. And it's just yeah, she's the daughter of the Mads Mikkelsen character, Galen Erso, who's roped into engineering the Death Star for the Empire. He's greatest scientist of his field. He's an Oppenheimer type. Okay, he's the guy who's created the thing, the ingenious thing, and they need him to make that thing. But he knows that, look, the implications of this are terrible. I don't want to do it. They kill his wife. His daughter escapes, and 20 years later, here we are. So yes, she's recruited by the rebellion. Said, listen, we need this information from your dad. Da da da. Help us set this up. Okay. So she's recruited. She's sort of going along with it for her own single purpose, not part of the cause. It's yeah, and then like I said, it's the paragraph from A New Hope. The plans for the Death Star have been stolen. How? Here's how. Many Bothan spies? Sorry, no Bothan spies. I didn't see a damn one. Why? Maybe they were all killed off screen. Don't know. But it's a fun movie. Number one, it's tense. This is everything that I wanted from a different Star Wars movie. Star Wars is so well known and ubiquitous at this point that there's room for other Star Wars films besides the saga films. So I'm first of all, I'm glad they're doing the standalones. It's nice, and not just the obvious, like, oh, we'll do a Boba Fett movie. No, something beyond that. This is a Star Wars war film. It's not a heist film. It's not a gritty crime drama. It's a war film. So much of it feels like Saving Private Ryan in space. It's war. It's we see bodies hit the floor. There's not just a blaster fire. Occasionally there's the TV one of, oh, somebody gets hit in the shoulder. And it's like, oh, I'm fine, get after him. But generally speaking, when shots are fired, these people die. There's the Death Troopers, which is the director Krennic. I should really talk about him. Ben Mendelsohn plays director Krennic. If you don't know who Ben Mendelsohn is, he's that guy who tried to take over Wayne Enterprises in The Dark Knight Rises. And he plays this. He's this career empire type who's trying to rise through the ranks. The Death Star is his baby, and he's trying to prove himself and work on his aspirations through that. And he's so precious about it and so meticulous. So if the plans get out, it's all on him. He's desperately trying to keep it all together. You don't really feel for him because he's just a dick, but he's a sociopath. So he's wonderful. He's got his own squad of death troopers who are elite stormtroopers. They're all black and chrome, and those guys don't miss. Trust. It's a really nice, well-rounded cast. Number one, let's get the obvious out of the way. It's the most ethnically diverse Star Wars cast we've seen to date, and it's just great. We travel through a lot of planets. Are there Easter eggs? Hell yeah, there are Easter eggs. There are Easter eggs akimbo. Some of them are a little bit turn and wink to the camera, but if it's the first time you're watching, you're like, ah, I like that. You'll appreciate it. A lot of them are jaw dropping. Most of them make sense in the context, but every now and then one will just sort of, it's a little turn to the screen and wink moment. But I ate that shit up. If you're wondering, like, hey, I know that Darth Vader's in this movie, right? Yes. Don't go to watch Darth Vader. Just be pleasantly surprised by Darth Vader. That's all I'll say. He's in it. How much he's in it, I'm not going to spoil, but he's in it. He's in it. He's there. He's there. It's not really about him. It doesn't need to be about him, but he's there. It's more about Daisy Ridley's character. She carries it. Gabriel Luna's character, handsome mustache McGee, I believe his name was Cassian Andor. That's it. He's career rebel, and he does dirty stuff. This is a war movie. The rebellion does some dirty shit. There's the Empire doing some dirty shit. Forrest Whitaker is in this, playing a rebel who's too goddamn rebellious for the rebellion. He's overly rebellious. He's like they say it's like he's willing to go places that we're not willing to go, and you kind of see that because he has this brainwashing mind slug that he can turn. Yeah, I guess, but yeah, we don't really see a lot of him, but it's a choice, and Forrest Whitaker goes big on this, but it works. So again, I'm trying to keep this as spoiler free as possible. If you watch some of the trailers, you're like, oh wow, this is weird. There were a lot of reshoots on this film. There are things in the trailers that do not show up at all. That "I rebel" line, it's not there to be seen or heard. Forget about it. It's hard to talk about this film. It feels like it drags on because we spend so much time on so many planets, like right across the board. But the confrontations are great. The space battles are the best they've done. Yeah, the best they've done. Poe Dameron, God love him. I'm wearing his shirt right now. But sorry, you have much to be desired here. But yeah, it's I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can cover in the spoiler-free parts. All I can say again is this is a new Star Wars film in every sense of the word, not just in the obvious literal sense, but in that the tone is different, the approach is different, the visual style is different, the scale is different. It's more diverse. It's a well-rounded cast. You'll feel for them. Oh, speaking of cast, Alan Tudyk plays KS-20, this enormous Imperial escort prisoner droid who's been pre-programmed to work for the rebellion, and he's hilarious. He's a scene stealer. He's a show stealer. They explain that anything that just pops into his circuits, he says, and a lot of those things are just downright fall on the floor funny. So it's Alan Tudyk, man. It's Wash. You're gonna have a good time. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Those were my brief, as spoiler-free as possible thoughts on Rogue One. I'll probably do another one. I'll probably go and see it again. I saw it in 2D. I would like to see how it measures up in 3D because it looked big a lot of the time anyway. So why the hell not? But yeah, those are my thoughts. Enjoy them for what they are. And if you like this vid, please click like, subscribe, view, share, and all the usual jazz.